Hello folks, LK back with another video, and today gonna be showing you how to get your own tattoos on your Create a Wrestler in WWE 2K17. Though you won't actually find a specified import your tattoo option as you go about piecing together your custom character, it's still possible to do it using the custom logo feature, and here's how we go about it. First and foremost, you want to get a good quality picture of your tattoo. Having a friend take a pic with their smartphone in a natural daylight setting would be the ideal situation. But if you don't usually get inspired to do creative stuff till like, say, I don't know, 3 or 4 in the morning when no one else is around, kinda like I do, there's always the good old do-it-yourself method. However you go about it, you want to make sure you get a nice flat image without a flash if you can avoid it. Once you're satisfied with your pic, load it up into a photo editor with an edge finder. I'm going to be using Photoshop for this tutorial, but any photo editing software with the ability to trace over and cut an image will work just fine. I recommend Photoshop for the magnetic lasso tool, which actually does a lot of the work for you. So we'll come over here and Control Plus to zoom in on the image and get closer, and we'll start the trace by left clicking once, and as you can see we're just tracking along the edge here. And once again, the tool will do most of the work for you. That's what's so cool about it. It will automatically place these little anchor points as it sees fit. And of course, if you need to add in some manually, if you feel like there's a point of articulation that needs to be there, you can left click at any time and drop them in. And if you mess up, you can always tap delete. That'll get rid of the most recent anchor point. And if you need to delete multiple times, it will start removing them in the reverse order that they were placed. And holding down the spacebar on the keyboard will allow you to move around the image with the left click button on the mouse, where you can kind of drag around without losing your place. And just kind of tracking along here, and keep in mind that this doesn't have to be perfect. If you notice you veered outside the line ever so slightly, if it's not too bad, I wouldn't sweat it. Your Create a Wrestler is going to be at a distance in the ring most of the time. So if you do have a slight little mishap here and there, it's not anything that's going to show up anyway, and you're really not going to notice any of that stuff. But if you want to OCD it and try to get it perfect, go right ahead. That's what I typically do. And we've got a pretty clean trace here that looks pretty good. So with that, we're going to go up to Edit and go to Copy, File, and we're going to create a new file. And width and height, we want to set these both as 510. And down in our background contents, this is very important, make sure it's set as transparent. And we'll go ahead and click OK. Here's our new file. We'll go to Edit and Paste. And a lot of the image is outside the margin here, so we'll go back up to Edit and Free Transform. And we'll Control hyphen to back up. And we'll just drag it inside the lines here, and you'll feel it kind of snap in place. Control Plus to zoom in, and that looks pretty good. So we'll go up and hit the check to apply the change. And now we'll go to File and Save As. And this is very important here, guys, on the format. You want to be sure to select PNG. The WWE 2K server only accepts JPEGs and PNGs, and the PNGs are the only format where the server will recognize the transparent background. So you want to be sure and do that. So we'll save this. And yeah, yada yada, that looks good. Click OK. And let's go have a look at our file. There it is. There's the new image. 510 by 510. That looks good. And back on the game here, you want to go down to Logo Manager. And once you get to this screen on a PS4, you want to hit the R3 button to generate that logo token once you have it. On your computer here, you want to go to www.2k.com/WWE 2K17 logo. Might want to bookmark that. Put the code in and submit. We'll start a new session. Go to 512 by 512 here and choose File. And you want to go to your new logo that we just created and hit Open. And it's going to look like it's not doing anything for a split second, and then boom, it should pop up. And this black all in the background that you see here, that's totally fine. That's just the the way the server acknowledges a transparent background, so we're good to go there. And back on the game, we go back to Logo Manager. And here's our file. And we're going to go ahead and click on it and download it. And it shouldn't take but a second. And looks like everything went smoothly. Now's a good time to point out the reason that we went with 510 by 510 on this particular logo is I uploaded one 512 by 512, which is the maximum dimension that their server will allow. And it uploaded fine, but by the time I came to download it here, it said file can't be downloaded because it is damaged or something to that effect. Not really sure why. It must have something to do with the margins. But at any rate, to circumvent it, I recommend going 510 by 510, and so far I haven't had any problems doing that. Alright, and we'll go to our custom wrestler here. And we want to go down to attire and edit and go to appearance and select the corresponding body part for your tattoo. In my case, it's going to be the left arm. And we want to go down to custom logos, and we want to find our image in the list here. And we'll select that, and boom, there it is. And now we're just going to move it around and rotate it a little bit, adjust the size. Pretty self-explanatory, the instructions there on the left-hand box. And I'm going to get it right about there. That looks pretty good. And we'll go ahead and accept this so it'll save our change. And accept it again. And once more. And at this point, guys should be good to go, but we'll get a quick look. And pretty easy process, not a whole lot to it. It looks good, pretty natural. And did the same for the tattoo on my other arm. And you can also use this process to do custom shirts like the one I'm wearing there. And to see the results here, actually in the ring, it's pretty cool. Got the custom shirt, custom tats, all that stuff. All made possible due to the custom logo features. So definitely a really cool thing that they put into the game. I'm not sure how long it's been around. I just got into the 2K series, so who knows. Probably could have done this years ago for all I know. But hope you guys enjoy the tutorial. Hope you find it useful, and happy creating. Thanks for watching, and you guys have a great day. Take it easy.